36. Quite frankly, thinking about suicide at the minute. I've got a good reason. That with my girlfriend, I thought was my friend. So you know what? I'm gonna be a fine catch for any woman. They can fuck off, a lot of them. I mean, I'm kind, sweet. I would say innocent, but obviously not. Can you stop doing that? I'm a gentleman, I'm true at heart. When I'm with a woman, I am with her 100%. And I will stay faithful to her. But obviously, girls of this world think, oh, he's just a maniac or something, and don't want to be with me. I mean, there's a girl that I've blocked myself. I mean, girl that I've blocked that's blocked me 3 times. So girls, if you're gonna unblock me and keep me unblocked. If not, and you block me for the 3rd time, you're out. 3 strikes and you're out. Okay? So you better not block me, otherwise, like I say, it's 3 strikes and you're gone. I mean, the girl that blocked me 3 times, she was only wanting pictures of my downstairs area. So yeah, 3 strikes and you're out. But yeah, I can't wait for the 12 o'clock to come round, because that's when I'll get paid, and that's when I'm getting the expansion for Destiny 2. And there's nothing that anyone can do to stop me getting it either. I don't care if that's a hunter. And that one. I'm dropping them. What were they? Yeah, hunters. I don't care if, at this moment in time, I don't give a flying hoot who I kill. It can be a bloody yard for all I care. I mean, I am powerful. Not bloody make the laws powerful, but I'll show you. No. Sorry about that. Skills. Magicka is over the top, health is over the top, and stamina is over the top. So yeah, there's nothing they can do to stop me. Any of them. Got a Skyhaven Temple. You might even be confronted with a dragon here. No, I won't. I mean, I'm already feeling badly as it is. So I feel ill, and yet I am still doing this for yous.
Do the right thing. Parthenax deserves to die. Have you decided to do the right thing, Dragonborn? I knew we could count on you. Glad to have you back on our side.
I mean, it's as if I'm not allowed to get horny while I'm talking to girls on bloody Messenger or Facebook. So you know what? I'll give girls one chance to be with me, and if that doesn't work, I am not going to the Philippines. I am not gonna go with any girl. I'm not even gonna go with a bloke. I'm gonna die as I was born in this world. I'm gonna die single without any children, even though I've been wanting children for 10 fucking years. I've been wanting to have kids for 10 fucking years. But oh no, girls won't let me have it. Girls won't do it with me, so there's no fucking girls out there for me. I'm fucking serious though, I've been wanting kids for 10 fucking years. I felt like I've been ready for kids since I was 25. But I was born and all of a sudden bred. In other words, I was born in Barrow Furnace and brought up in Ulverston. And if I went somewhere else, I'd get lost. Literally, I mean that in the nicest possible way. I'd lose my way home. And I went over to Bulgaria with someone, with British Volunteer Trust thing. Because I went on to the Prince's Trust 3 times. I went in 2002, not 2000, 99 to 2000. Then I went to, when I went in the 2000s, I finished college, went straight on to the Prince's Trust, and then went back to college. So technically I didn't actually have a break. I was working through my summer holidays on the Prince's Trust, and yeah, so when I got back to college, they said to me, said, Michael, what have you done? So I said, I did a 12-week course on Prince's Trust. They go, right, you know what? Seeing as though you've missed out on only something, we'll give you a few weeks off. So I had a few weeks off from college. In fact, they said we'll give you a couple of weeks off, just because you haven't really had a holiday. Well, I hadn't had a holiday at all. I'd been working, doing like coursework and shit on the Prince's Trust as well as at college. I mean, with 12 weeks of the Prince's Trust, I think there's 6 steps in it. There's induction, where you get to know everyone on the course. Then there's the residential, which is where you go away for 5 days, still doing some work. Then there's community project for about 4 weeks, because you've got to spend 2 weeks building the money up for it, and then 2 weeks actually doing the project. There's 1 week building the money up, 1 week. Hang on, I'm getting myself fucked up here. I think it's 2 weeks in total at community project stage, where you build up the money the first week and then do the project in the second week for the community project. Then there's a 2 week work placement, and then there's the final presentation, which is getting everything ready for the final presentation. So that's in the UK though. I don't know if they have it abroad, but when I was 29, I went away to Bulgaria to paint an orphanage in a small village in Bulgaria called Stob. I met some nice people out there. The shopkeeper went to the shop to get some chocolate wafer biscuits. And I was there, that was on the first day. And he asked me in his own language, in the Bulgarian tongue, how long I was there for. And because I couldn't understand him at the time, I didn't answer because I couldn't understand him. Fucking skeever. Well, yeah, I've also been on Prince's when I was on the Prince's Trust in 2000. I had a work placement at, I think it was, I can't remember where exactly, but 2003 I was on the Prince's Trust again. But I had it there. I had a work placement at a garage in Dalton. That's Dalton in Furness. And hi Mary. How are you? Yeah, and I'm just telling them about Prince's Trust and what happened to me in 2003. Not so good. I'm not that good because of two reasons. One, I feel ill, and two, I'm getting blocked by girls that I think are my friends and my girlfriend on Facebook. So that's another reason why I'm down. Plus because of they're blocking me on Facebook, I'm actually thinking of suicide at the moment. I know it's not healthy, but that's just the way I am. I mean, if I was able to die on this, which I'm actually not able to, I'd jump off the cliffs near Solitude and land on solid ground, because I'd done that in the past to on my character, on my Khajiit. Thank you, Mary. It's just that when I get blocked and I feel upset, it just takes me back to when my granddad passed away, because that was in 2004. It also takes me back to when I nearly died myself, because I nearly had my head popped like a balloon in 2003 at the garage that I mentioned. Well, I didn't mention the name of the garage, but I mentioned where it was. I mean, the last... I'm sorry to hear that. I mean, I nearly had my... Like I was trying to say, I nearly had my head popped like a balloon at a garage in... What do you think? In Dalton Furnace. And that was in 2003. So my very last sight would have been the Almighty hadn't intervened. My very last sight would have been the bottom of a car. And I was 21 at the time, I think. Yeah, I was 21 at the time and all. And I nearly had my head popped like a balloon. So what happened was that we took the car up. Well, the supervisor actually said to me to sort the arms out on the car, on the lift for the car, because it was like a forklift for the car that had arms on, 4 arms, which were 2 on each side. So I sorted them out. I put them there in the order in where they were supposed to go. I asked the supervisor if it was safe to take the car up. So he said, "Okay, I'll come and see." So he sorted one of the arms out, and that was the arm that slipped. The arm that... He sorted out the arm that slipped. And it was me that got the blunt of the boss at the garage, because he said that I was apparently told that he burst into the college where I was based at for the Prince's Trust and said, look, don't send any more people, don't send any more students to my garage. So he was kind of an asshole about things. If you, so annoyed me as well. Tell me about it. It annoyed the team leader at the Prince's Trust, and it also annoyed me as well. The reason it annoyed me is because the supervisor still works at the garage, and it was his fault that that car slipped, not mine. He sorted the arm out that slipped. I put the arm perfectly where it should have been. I don't know his second name, but I know his first name was David. And I think even to this day he still works at David Atkinson's, which is the garage where it happened. So, yeah, it's highly unfair that happened to me, when it should have been him that got fired. I told my mum, and she said exactly the same. She turned around to me and said, look, we should have fired him, not you. And I was only there on a 2-week work placement. But mind you, the supervisor that was there, he had a full paid job there. So I'm kind of annoyed that it came down on my ass instead of his. I mean, I was 21 at the time, fucking hell. And if the Almighty hadn't intervened, or whatever I'm trying to say, intervened, I actually wouldn't be here right now, doing these videos. I actually wouldn't have a PlayStation 4, because when it happened, I was on a PlayStation 2. So it's kind of bloody sucks that it came down on my ass, like I keep saying. I know I'm a broken record at that point, but I'm just saying it how it is. I mean, the supervisor should have been sacked for attempted manslaughter. But I can guarantee he still works there. Plus there was a lass that worked there, and she at one point had a wasp on her back, and she told me to get rid of it, and because I am how I am, I was actually shy to try and get the wasp off her. Even though she said to get the wasp off, and because it was in the middle of summer and there was a lot of wasps and that about, and it was just, I said to her that she had a wasp on her back. She goes, okay, get rid of it. And I could tell that she had a bit of panic in her voice. So, lag zone. Pull back. I hate lag zones. And I'll try and ditch the lag zone as quick as possible. Okay. Have a good time at work. Oh, for God's sake. Talk to you again later. Bloody hate lag zones. So I've had a lag zone from here to bloody near enough Whiterun Wall before. And I'm heading away from Whiterun now. Ah, there we are. I'm at the lag zone now. Man, you think I'm getting lag zones because of the amount of mods I've downloaded. I've still not got the Jarl in Whiterun. I still ain't got an ass in the throne at Whiterun. That's a bloody fox. I'm gonna put an arrow in that fox then. Got it. And again. Two elks. Like with dodos. Oh, I missed it. Missing it this time, but if I get it, I can't go get the venison it drops. So. Oh, was that in the cat's eye? Oh no, just under the chin. Just under the eye rather, not under the chin. What am I on about? Right, I'm at the lag zone. That elk or deer, whatever the hell it is gonna get it. Oh, friggin' hands are cold. I'm gonna be suffering from my red knives will be kicking in if I don't turn the heat on. I just turn the heat on and it gives that, and it's one of them instant heat halogen heaters. Try saying that when you're legless. I can feel the heat. I'm beginning to feel the heat off my halogen heater. My hands are bloody freezing. And if I put gloves on, because of my Reynards, it feels 10 times worse. It feels like I've got my hands in snow constantly if I put my hands in a pair of gloves.
Well, hello. One of the guards said he saw a mage appear out of thin air. Claimed it was one of those Sijic monks. Man's been hitting the skooma, I say.
They can appear out of thin air, them things. Sijic monks.
What brings you to the market? It's a fun. I'm here to buy food. Did you need something?
Good to have you by my side, friend. I need reliable people around.
Oh, a gift from the gods, and it's empty.
Important deliveries to make. No time for chatting.
If you're looking for a challenge, you've come to the right place.
I may as well
A few
talk to
drinks,
this.
a few laughs, and a contest. What could be better? Ha! We'll see about that. This is a special, very strong stuff. Let's get started. I'll start round one. Down the hatch.
Yucky. It's just soda water.
Your turn. One down, my friend, one down. And another one for me. And how about you? So says you. I think I've hit my limit on these things. Tell you what, one more and you win the contest.
One more, no problem. Shh.
Wow, you've really done it. The staff is yours.
That's great.
You know, you're a fun person to drink with. I know this great little place where the wine flows like water. We should head there. Hey, you don't look so good.
Wake up. That's right. It's time to wake up, you drunken blasphemer. Of course. You don't remember getting
Welcome to my video.
I'm guessing you also don't remember coming in here and blathering incoherently about marriage or regret. Which means you don't remember losing your temper and throwing trash all over the temple. Well, you were deep in your cups when you got here. You were ranting, but most of it was slurred. You said something about Rorikstead.
That's not the bloody... I'm trying to find the stuff that I need at the minute. The Hagrid's feather and holy water is all I need now to... And I think they are in here.
I'm sorry. The Temple of Debella is closed. You can receive your blessing if you wish, but the other sisters are in seclusion.
I think Debella is... Well, I know Debella is the goddess of love, rather. I can get out of that. Let's see. Altar wine. No thanks. Not the altar wine again. Potato. Fucking hell, I'm going posh. Potato! So if anyone actually does talk like that. Altar wine. Drop of strength, no. Draft of strength, whatever, I don't know. Wine. Seriously, I need bloody holy water. Right, and I'm gonna sneakily see what's down here, because I've never been down here. I'm serious. Oh, sorry about the internet issues. I'm not going to steal anything, I'm just going to have a look round. If it says take, I will take.
Lead us to your Sibyl.
Like I say, I'm not going to steal anything, I'm just going to take stuff. What I mean by that is, if I highlight something like that and it says take, and it's in white, then I'll take it. But if it's in red, I'm not taking it. Even though I can easily get away with taking stuff out from down here. That's only because there's no one to see me.
Dibella, guide us.
I mean, yeah, I've got quite a lot of stuff here. I could take the silver emerald necklace that's valued 830, but I'm not going to.
Lead us to your Sibyl.
I could have a look in the chest, but I will not steal anything. I'll have a look in the chest. It's got diamond, flawless emerald, flawless garnet, and 26 gold. See, I'm being a good boy. But I'm in the Temple of Dibella.
What are you doing in here? Stay where you are. The mother will deal with you. Here she is. What can I do for you?
And just what do you think you're doing? Unfortunately for you, we don't allow men into the inner sanctum. You have committed a breach and must pay the penalty. Normally, a quick death. Luckily for you, there are more pressing matters. We could make an example
Welcome to the
of you,
video.
but perhaps you could be put to better use. The ceremony you so rudely interrupted was the exalted protocol of the Dibellan Sibyl. I don't expect you to know what that means. Suffice to say that our Sibyl was recently lost to us. Through the protocol, we have seen the home of the next Sibyl, to the north in a small village pressed against the stone. If you can travel there and retrieve our young Sibyl, your transgression will be forgiven. We believe the place in our vision to be Karthwasten. Now move quickly. The girl must be brought to the temple as soon as possible.
Oh well, he eventually caught me. But because they realised that I'm better off, I'm more used than alive than I am
So
dead.
good to see you.
Even though I've just came out the inner sanctum. I mean, I've got an female assassin, I've got another female character somewhere along the line, but yeah, I've never been in there with a female, I've only just been in there with the male, and that's in the inner sanctum, and they've just gave me a quest to do. So I think that if I was able to hang on, we're in Markarth. This is Markarth. I'm bloody sure of it. Yeah, Markarth. Where the hell is this place? Oh, there it is. Karthwasten. I've got the place I've discovered closest to Karthwasten and then I will go to the Catholic and get this civil. This size ain't very protected, is it? So what she has said is because I'm a man that I've got to do this quest to pay my penance for interfering in the ritual. But the thing is, if I was a woman, I probably wouldn't have to do this quest. I'm a male orc, so yeah, I've got to do this for them. I'm gonna go the other way. I'm going away from where I need to be there. Plus I've got to try and get into this bloody village that's pressed right up against the mountain. Yeah, I know I missed my T's out in some words, but I don't really like pronouncing my T's in words like mountain. So just say mountain. I mean, if I was to have a game that a new release, like, or rather it's going to be released in the future, then yeah, I'd end up with more bloody views and what I have now. I'd end up with more subscribers than what I have now. I've got 20 subscribers. I'm getting closer to where I need to be. Ah, there it is. I'm sure this is it. Yes. Hang on, I'm gonna waste that lot. And I got my shield. Yep.
I want your cell swords out of my mind.
Watch you come.
Never come here!
That takes care of that.
No more cell swords, guys.
Oh, what happened?
I happened. You were there. Oh, what happened?
I work in the mines. I thought Enman and Mean had a little girl. I haven't seen her in a while.
Good mine is
Need
closed
something?
and the other mine has no more.
Damn it, man. Are you trying to taunt us? Our daughter, Theotra, was taken. The Force Sword descended and they didn't touch anything else, just our little girl. It was the Force Sword from Broken Tower. Never been much trouble before. What's it to you? She... Really? Well, that's... I wouldn't have dreamed. Of course we need her in Markarth then. I'll come with you. You're probably right. Just hurry, please. Who knows what those things are doing to her?
Like, where the hell? Now, for fuck's sake, all this just for a little girl. I mean, yeah, I'm happy to do this for a little girl, but for any girl. I don't mean that to sound like a pedo thing-ish. Alright, it did. And I'm sorry for saying it, but I would defend a girl. And that's why I've got this. And this. Right, give me that little girl, you little fuckers. I'm just gonna say one thing. Well, I am called the superhero of Tamriel. Check this out. Haha. Where the hell she disappeared to? Oh, she's over there. I doubt you can take me, love. Don't call me Stoneblade for nothing. In fact, you know what? I'm not going to be Stoneblade at the minute, I'm going to be Sneaky Arrow. I don't think that's... No, that's not who I'm looking for. That's not the little girl I'm looking for, so... Bye-bye! Even though she is built like it. Even though she is like a little girl. There's something for your mouth, love. That was nearly in her eye. And I thought I'd got her in the mouth. There's the Spriggan's head. Oh crap, where the hell do I go from here? I know it's telling me to go the other way, but I can't go the other way. I need to go this way. And I've won that. Right in the boob. I think that was in the boob. Actually, I think that was in booby. And I'm just going to check what... Oh, 2 photos is what someone has put on one of the groups I'm part of. Right, I think I came from that way. If there's a grate with a... No, I haven't came from this way, I'm going this way. The game might crash in a minute, I don't know why. Right, I need to... I actually don't know whether this girl is in the ceiling of this place or in the bloody dungeon of this place. Oh, she's up here. I think. Right, she's in that bloody thing. Then. I'll set that off.
Please, open the door. I need to get out of here. Are you one of them? Please don't hurt me. Then it's true what they said. I'm touched by the gods. I've heard stories about the wonders of the great temple in Markarth, but I never dreamed that I would even get to see it. I am honored to be called for this duty. Please, lead on.
She was actually bloody... Welcome to the video. I'm going to fast travel to Markarth because I need to get this little girl to Markarth. Oh, what the hell? Bloody enemies. I'll try again because I can't see any enemies around. Yep, still enemies. Where? I can't see any enemies around that area. And it still won't let me fast travel. Yeah, there she is.
I can't wait to learn from the priestesses.
She's going to be stopping quite a bit coming out of here. Because I've killed near enough every bloody... everyone in here. And I'm gonna have to go out here and see if there's any buddies on this balcony. Anyone on this balcony, rather. Not in there. Yep. She did a pirouette. That's why I couldn't fast travel. I'm going to try fast traveling now. Yeah, exactly. Fast travel time. That noise then, that was actually my, well, I just mimicked the noise, but the first time you heard it, that was my Kindle. How the hell do I get up there now? I've got to get up to there. I know. On the other side. If you're not We Need to Go Genocide, you can actually talk in this channel, but if you are, then don't bother. Because I don't want to be done. I don't want to have my channel stopped for racist slurs. Okay? Yeah, that's it. Where the hell's she gone now? What the hell, I'm just going in. She should turn up.
It's so good to see you again.
Yeah, I've got a present for the girls down here. Welcome to the video. This better not be a ritual of death for this girl.
Friends like you are hard to find. We can begin her preparation. I will send word to her family that she is in good hands. You've truly earned the blessing of Dibella, child. Prostrate yourself before her altar, and she will bestow her gift.
Hello, Mary. You just had to go and get her from the Forsworn. Because I came down here, which is supposed to be girls only. And I broke that rule with this character. So it's actually a male orc. Oops. I'm a bad boy. Now I've got to wait until... Right, I'm not going to steal anything from here. Yeah, exactly, the Sybil of Dibella.
Need something?
Hey Mary, I take it you've done this mission as well.
Need something?
Where the hell's bloody mother gone? Did you do it, Mary? Did you do this as a male or female? Oh, she's. I guess she's going to be baptized in a way, or whatever the hell they do here.
Need
Right.
something?
Where the hell? She's gonna sit in that chair and... Right. I guess I can't sit on any of these chairs in here then, any of the 4 chairs.
What do you need, handsome?
What the hell? Does that mean what I think it means? Does that mean that... does that mean my character can have sex with girls in Skyrim then? Now I've taken a sip of that water. Handsome. I'm still a bloody ogre. If it does, then there's only one person I want my character to, you know, make out with. Ah, damn it. It's just, I think on the Xbox One and PC mod games for this, there's the mod for the sex to happen. Which... ask about the stuff in Rorikstead.
You've got a lot of nerve showing yourself in this town again. What do you have to say for yourself? Is that... You better remember her right. You're damn right. And don't you think of coming back to Rorikstead until you get her back from that giant.
I think there's a dragon near here.
Pleasant company for a change.
So first things first. Time to go slay me a dragon. Oh, what? I had a... I've got a clean shot of this thing. I'm taking it. Yeah. Drinking contest. Instead of talking to this giant, I'm gonna kill him. I always kill the giant that's got the goat. I've got the mission to go to Solstein, but I'm not going to do that because I don't want Mirak to... Hey up. Whoops, I think I got right up the jacksy then. Can't talk to the bloody thing. Oh well, time to chop chop. $117 with this character. That's only because I've modded the crap out of my game. I've got quite a lot of mods, including faster leveling up. Where the hell's that freaking go? No fall damage. God ring mode. I've got my health is off the scale, my magic is off the scale, and my stamina is off the scale as well. So I'm level 117. I can put all these as that'll help as well. I've got an off the scale sneak ability. I've got all these done as well. Light ammo archery, one-handed, two-handed. I mean, if I create a new character, I'm like level 116 within 30 minutes of loading, of having a new game. I'll just get this bloody goat to this guy and I'll show you why that I'm that level. That bloody goat following me still. Yeah, there it is.
You talked to Reldith yet? She's like, you hear from the city? Gladder! I still can't. Only bit I could make out was repaying Isolde in Whiterun, and even that's mostly scribbles. Guess you could try there.
Yeah, I'll show you now. I'll show you why I'm such a high level and why I can do it, get that high so fast. Okay. Now this is a mod, and what I'm about to show you is the location of a chest that's got 20 books in for each skill, and it's a mod. Okay. Soda water is not very nice up by itself. Right, I come through here, and this chest here, cheater's chest, I open it. It's got Spell Tome Instant Mastery, and it's got Alchemy all the way to book Alchemy level 20 Alchemy books, 20 Alteration books, 20 Block books, 20 Conjuration books, 20 Destruction books, 20 Enchanting books, 20 Heavy Armor books, 20 Illusion books, 20 Light Armor books, 20 Lockpicking books, 20 Marksman books. Now that Marksman is for the archery. 20 One-Handed books, 20 Pickpocket books, 20 Restoration books, 20 Smithing books, 20 Sneak books, and 20 Speechcraft books, and 20 Two-Hand books. With the Instant Mastery spell, it will
What is it?
level me up pretty damn fast in each of my skills. Because when I've got my mastery spell active, I read one book. Well, say for example, I read my heavy armor books. I put the instant mastery on. It will increase my level every time I read a book. It will increase my level 4 heavy armor by 10, so I can sort the stuff out. I've worked out that to get all the perks done, to get all these filmed up, fully lit up like that, and all the perks and everything actually done like this, I'll need a lot of points. I think it's 1,300 points in total, I think, because we can have 5 for the first 5 points for the first part, then 1 for everything else. So there's 13 perk points that I need for that. Yeah, exactly. There's 13 perk points I need for each skill, apart from that one. So it's still a lot of points to get anyway. What the hell's this one? Alteration. Novice Alteration. Alteration dual cast. Apprentice Alteration. I've not even had any points in Alteration because I don't really use magic unless there's someone that I think I can resurrect. I can, mind you, maybe it's less points because all these spell ones, they seem to have 1 point to start them off with, and then another. Maybe it's more here. Yeah, there's about 13 points in there that I need to put in there to do that. This one has... I'm trying to work out now. I think they all have 13 points, but they all have like different parts to do to actually get the 13 points in the spells and that. I don't know. Animage? Oh, I thought that was like Animega or whatever the hell it is that has the ability to change into to choose into a animal. Yeah, this has 13 points in it. I'm actually getting cold now. Plus, my mum said I could get a download for Destiny 2, so I'm gonna actually I'm gonna save this so where I am now, and then I'm gonna swap games. I'm gonna go on Destiny 2 so I can purchase the expansion pack. So I'll quick save this.
Feindal thinks he can woo Camilla Valerius away from me.
I'm sorry to cut the video off on you, but I'm gonna have to so I can do this, okay? Well, I might be back in a bit, I don't know. Okay? Until then, look after yourselves, take care and stay golden.